Crow of the New South, Lou Reed, Carolina, and many, many, many others. And Tornado River, that's right, they did a song of his, which I actually stole, and I do that as well. Originally from Ohio, he runs the roads now and writes good songs. Put your hands together and help me welcome to the microphone, Mark Brinkman.
Thank you. I think the mix as we go today, but I appreciate everybody coming down at noon. That's pretty early on a cruise, I don't know. Start out with a little song that anybody knows Circa Blue? Yeah, there we go. We'll start out with Circa Blue. They recorded this song as the title cut of their new album. And it's a song about songwriters, so I like to start out with it. It's called Footprints in a Song. Sing home, I'll leave my footprints in a song. Songs of rough and rocky trails, midnight boxcars on the rails, songs of stormy seas I've sailed, eerie days in dingy jails, songs of rivers I have run, love and scandal lost and won. Drinking days and barroom brawls, Apache wars and candy balls. Heart to heart, line by line, step by step, rhyme by rhyme. Words left behind to sing along, I'll leave my footprints in a song. Come easy, words come hard, mountain tops and battle scars, joys and troubles all align, when melodies and words entwine. Heart to heart, line by line, step by step, rhyme by rhyme, words left behind to sing along, I'll leave my footprints in the song. She inspired, one for Dad who I admire, for friends and family I adore, songs that ring forevermore. Oh, heart to heart, line by line, step by step, rhyme by rhyme, words left behind to sing along, I'll leave my footprints in the song. Behind to sing along, I'll leave my footprints in the song. How many people were here to hear Sideline last night? Well, they did this song last night, and I wrote this song with my buddy Terry Faust from North Carolina. Terry's a great writer. They do it way better than I do, so I just write it. So this is one they did last night. I'll do it for you. My version is called Southern Wind. I long to walk across green pastures, taste and smell my country roots, on a pair of overalls, my favorite worn down boots. Feel the Carolina wind blowing hard against my face. These are timeless memories no one can replace. Well, I couldn't reach the pedals of our rusty old John Deere, so I stood in front of Daddy, he would let me steer. As we plowed, he told me stories of what country people do, hard work and God and family would always see it through. And it's yes sir blowing cold. Well, I stood in total silence as the last stone hit the ground. A slow motion replay of my childhood crashing down. With summer moons and music, good friends and old time hymns. Those days are numbered, gone with the southern wind. And it's yes sir and thank you ma'am. Biscuits in a frying pan, a heart of gold and an iron hand made me who I am. Now I barely recognize the place where we held hands and Dad said grace, tearing down the old home place. It's so. Today the southern wind is blowing cold. Yes, I barely recognize the place where we held hands and Dad said grace. They're tearing down the old home place. It's so. Today the southern wind is blowing cold. They did a great job of it. That's on their new album, I think, Breaks to the Edge, that's called. And I've been fortunate to have a sideline record 4 of my songs over the time. One called Colors and Crossroads, and another one called Frozen in Time, which is on their last album. Here's one I wrote for a pretty good fiddle player named Mike Cleveland. He recorded this. This was up for Song of the Year one year, I think. Don't know what year. I very seldom write a song for somebody, but this was my one exception. I wrote this for Mike, and he liked it. It's called the Fiddlin Joe. Fiddlin Joe. Fiddlin Joe was a music man, had the fire in his bow hand. We couldn't wait for the weekend dance, we hear Fiddlin Joe. Play it so good and Fiddlin Joe, play it fast and play it slow. One more song before you go, would you Fiddlin Joe? Oh, play it so good and Fiddlin Joe, tomorrow we'll be feeling low. Now we want a do-si-do. Shine around, feet are moving to the sound of that old Fiddlin Joe. Sigh with mountain maiden's prayer, soon we didn't have a care. Trouble seemed to disappear on old Fiddlin Joe. Play us so good and Fiddlin Joe, play it fast, play it slow. One more song before you go, would you Fiddlin Joe? Play us so good and Fiddlin Joe, come fast, run low, play more before you go. Play a good one, Fiddlin Joe. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. It's fun to write these songs and then to get here how they morph into whatever they end up after these great musicians play them. I'm going to slow it down a little bit. This song I wrote with a friend of mine up near Jacksonville, Florida. And we to this day have not met. We had another mutual co-writer And we talked for a while on the phone and said we need to write a song together. So we got on the phone one day just trying to figure out what to write about, and we started talking about our folded flags. I had my dad's folded flag on in my house, and Jason Hersey, I wrote this with, had it. So we wrote this song, and we're very thankful to have Joe Mullins, who'll be on later today, record this song. My wife and I, Jan, got to go to the Grand Ole Opry and hear Joe play this on the Opry. So this is for all the veterans out there. How many do we have today? There we go. Round of applause. And at the Opry, just by chance, there was a gentleman next to me who was a veteran, 96 years old, who was at the surrender of Japan on the battleship. And he got to hear this song. This is called A Folded Flag. Went to hell and back to earn it, gave them the right to burn it, bled red, white, and blue till he died. Soldiers pulled it from his pine box, handed it to Grandma. It caught her tears as she said goodbye to a man, gave everything he had for a folded flag. There ain't a book up on the shelf, read the stories he would tell, like when the ramp fell down and they stormed Utah Beach. Son, we were scared, but when we seen them, that eagle scream for freedom, you could hear the thunder as we started raining steel. But so many gave everything they had for a folded flag. It sits proudly on my mantle, so I never take for granted those who stood and served, no questions asked. Some say wars we don't need, but they sure do love this freedom. Beyond thankful for the ones who breathe their last for a folded flag. Every now and then I sit and talk with him, say a prayer there on the Arlington grass. Lord, take care of this great nation and this don't care generation, 'cause there's still a few around like old Granddad who are willing to give everything they have for a folded flag. Since it's proudly on my mantle, I never take for granted those who stood and served, no questions asked. Some say wars we don't need, they sure do love this freedom. Be unthankful for the ones who breathe their last for a folded flag. Thank